Now, looking back in the past, when I was a kid through an adult, from middle school, high school, and college, I would always consider myself to be a clown. Clown is obviously the goofball, always there to make people laugh. And I was really happy to make people laugh in the past. But fast forward to today, when I'm just an adult working. Some friends, I guess you could call them that, friends, they always bring up of all the stupid things that I used to do in the past. Now it kind of embarrasses me a little bit, especially like when they say it in front of my crush. And I had this debate with someone, friend and my brother. The debate was being a clown versus being respected. I know deep down I'm a clown by genetic. I'm a goofball. Like, it's hard for people not to take me seriously, but we sometimes have serious moments, but it's not a lot. I was indeed a chatterbox, a yapper. Like, as long as I put a smile on people's faces, that's all there is to it. I've done my things. Of course, there's sometimes where I said something I shouldn't have said, and people interpret it as a wrong way, and thus their feelings get hurt. And I've been confronted by that. And as long as we come to an understanding, it's all good. As long as I'm being the authentic me and her or him is being their authentic them. Now, nowadays, with self-improvement, the red pill being such a big thing throughout the internet, I see a lot of self-improvement people, coaches, that would yell at younger people saying, don't be a clown. And sometimes as an adult, it is annoying. But as long as you do it right, it's all about timing. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just wanna be that chill guy, that chill, calm guy. In social situations, now I'm starting to breathe and focus on that. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it makes me even more nervous. Look, it depends a situation where one thing is better than the other. The clown can sometimes be better than the serious person, and then the serious person can be sometimes better than the clown. Like, you gotta have both. Genetically, I think I'm better at being a clown due to past experience. Like, every time people I know, they would always bring up all the stupid stuff I used to do. And now it hurts my pride a little bit, and I would get embarrassed. But as a kid, I would just laugh along with them. And that's the thing about growing up. Your past haunts you even more. So I do have to put boundaries, and I did. And guess what? People saw through my insecurities, and I wasn't able to say, hey, can you please stop saying this? You're hurting my feelings. I can't say that. I can't straight up say, hey, you're hurting my feelings. I have to react in a different way, whether it's like accepting who you are or throwing shots at them in a way without offending anyone, of course, or making it a big deal. It's all about how you react. Being a clown is so advantageous. And sometimes when you're in a small talk with someone, and sometimes people don't enjoy small talk, or at least Gen Z. And there's some mature Gen Z or millennials. It's all about having deeper conversations, interesting topics. I know someone who's super formal and wants to have a deep conversation, but she's bad at doing it because she is formal. See, that's when you have to be a clown. Clown can talk about anything wacky, and somehow make it interesting. Clowns can sometimes have like the charisma in which people like about. I honestly think the self-improvement niche, they shit on clowns a lot. Let's say, for example, a celebrity, a Twitch streamer named Aiden Ross and Angel Tate. Now, I really love when the two of them stream together. It's funny. Andrew would yell at Aiden for being a dumbass, but Aiden does that on camera. Off camera, I'm sure they treat each other with respect. And without a doubt, calmness, respect is what I need. But when I go think about that side, this leads me to do small talks, and I'm not good at small talks. So I have to say small talks in a way that's more interesting, and then after that, we can lead to good, genuine talks. At the end of the day, my motto is I'm doing me, you're doing you. Of course, I miss being a kid where even if I do act like a clown, I would not feel embarrassed at all. I would just laugh along with people. I wouldn't care about other people's judgment. But as an adult, I can't be a clown because I'm scared of people's judgment. In the show The Office, Michael Scott is 100% the clown. But the thing about it is, Michael Scott is memorable. Like, without him there, it's just not the same. Sometimes I want to be memorable towards people. And yeah, we could talk about how's your life going, how's work, how's school going. But then what? Then we gotta add some interesting flavor, you know what I'm saying? Spice something up. As with growing older, I'm an overthinker now. And I became less social and a little less confident. Nothing major, nothing drastic, but yeah, they all decreased compared to when I was a kid. I was a loose cannon. I left everything out there. And yes, looking back at it, I did realize some things, like how one person reacted, how one person felt when I did that, and it does make me cringe. Like sometimes I just want to hide my face. The only way to do it is accept it and react differently. Once they ever confront you about that past, it's got to react differently. React in a way where they don't see you're being insecure about it. So what's better, being a clown or being that absolute Chad red pillars look up to? I think it's important to have both, but for things to get way better, that's when the clown fun side, goofy side will make things, that's gonna be like your rocket ship. It's good to still have that respect from people. You're also like a calm person, a normal human being. That's what I told my friend and my brother. Like, do what is authentic to you. Because the moment you start being fake is when like you're not gonna be happy with it. When I start being fake, for example, when I'm in an awkward setting and talking small talks with strangers, I don't know, or like people that I used to know that we were cool but not anymore. It sucks. I've been to that situation before. And looking back at it, I should have just said something wild. And then we could have got into a crazy cool talk. And then it would have led us to something else and we would have got something genuine. So yeah, balance and make things interesting. As an adult, I'm still kind of bring back a part of me that I used to do as a kid, the fun side. And there's some parts where I don't want to bring. Like after high school, after jokes to say, I wouldn't write them down. I would just think in my head, or some funny jokes to say to other people. Now, like before work, I would go to the gym. Imagine if I went to the gym before high school. I wonder how I would have acted then. Okay guys, thanks for listening. Keep grinding, keep doing you. Think of Naruto. Naruto was always genuine to himself, a goofball, and then he achieved his goals of being the Hokage. So if he can do it, maybe you can too.